have Mel Blanc. We both love cars, and this is the greatest. Welcome to the Good Guys West Coast National.
It's a lot of fun. You know, we all look at each other's car, and I mean, we all enjoy each other's car. Everybody's car is different.
America and the world has a passion with the automobile, and I think this is just one way of displaying it.
Has to be the color, all the incredible colors that are on display, and being around the fun people.
Hello everybody, I'm John Drummond of The Good Guys. We're reporting to you live today from the Pleasanton Fairgrounds in Pleasanton, California. Pleasanton is a small Northern California community located just 40 miles east of San Francisco. Here the climate is wonderful. It's the perfect atmosphere for a street rod and custom event. Grass, roads to cruise on. Lots of shady trees. We got palm trees. I mean, California is synonymous with hot rodding, and it's basically hot rod heaven. You can find anything here from a 27 Ford T to a 1952 Merc Custom, and everything in between. Louvers, lowered, chopped, channeled, billet, steel, you name it. You'll find it here in Pleasanton. We've got over 200 hot rod manufacturers and exhibitors. We've got arts and crafts. We've got live entertainment with Vince Vance and the Valianets, a wild show. Basically, it's a complete motorsports entertainment package here in Pleasanton.
We're from Tennessee, so this is all new. The nice weather, the palm trees, and this is a nice area.
Family affair. Everybody can come. It's not segregated. The kids can come. There's lots of things to do. There's playgrounds. There's kids' games.
Kids are grown, then you can go back to your teenage days and enjoy every bit of it.
things I find so appealing about street rod is the family atmosphere. Basically, nowhere else in motorsports today can you go and find an entire family participating in an event such as we have this weekend here in Pleasanton. You know, the wives and the children, and they all just basically feel this common bond as they get in the family hot rod and cruise to the event. There's stuff here for the kids to do. We have playgrounds. We have arts and crafts for the wives. We have, you know, barbecues going on. It's really a family thing here, and that's what makes Pleasanton so appealing to me.
Darling, be mine tonight. Too late, it's now or never. My love, it's now or never. My love won't wait.
A 1950 Buick Roadmaster, powered by a 510-inch bow-tie Chevy, digital fuel injected with 3-stage nitrous, made 807 horsepower, 400 turbo reverse manual valve body transmission. Has 4-wheel disc brakes, rack and pinion steering, air conditioning, electric windows, electric trunk, and electric doors. Took 8 months to build the car. It's got one-off Boyd wheels, Boyd steering wheel. The floor is channeled over the body. It's a full tube chassis, 4-link suspension. The colors are wineberry, orange, and tangerine. I got about 65 grand invested in the car with no labor, just parts and material.
Exactly what it is. What's your name for that?
Bucktooth Buick. Hot rodding has always been a vivid There's a lot of sight, sound, noise. Hot rods have always been fun cars since they were, just roadsters to start with. One of the nice things about a Good Guys event is more than just street riding. And we've got customs here, we've got shoe boxes, we've got pro street cars, you name it. And it's visceral. The cars are cruising, you hear the engines running, you see the cars driving around town all day long. Pleasanton is a neat little area, and it's all full of hot rods of all kinds. Right now, we're seeing that people are getting back to basics. We're seeing a lot of 32 Fords with full hoods and solid hood size, black paint, steel wheels, white wall tires. I love it. But Good Guys events usually has a little more of everything. We've got, for one thing, they're allowing up to 1952 cars here, and at other events they allow up to 64. And so, you see rods, customs, 50s cars, pickups, all that sort of thing together. And these are really fun events.
I think the magic is individuality. The magic is imagination, and the magic is just grabbing in here and being part of the total scene. And I want to say one thing for sure. The biggest part of this is ego. And because it's not ego, it's crazy. No one would spend 20, 30, 40, 50,000, maybe even $100,000 on a car if it wasn't for their ego. And that keeps it going. This is the hobby part. Work goes away. The problems of day-to-day life. You get to your street rod and you're 19 years old again and you're having a ball. In street rodding, age doesn't mean anything. I'm 60 years old. I met a guy that's 23 today. When you're in high school, 2 or 3 years can make a big difference in who your friends are and who they're not. In street rodding, hot rodding, hey, it makes no difference. And that's one of the catalysts that makes this thing work. Since age is no criteria, that is the success of the sport. You follow me? Just a 20-year-old fella or a 60-year-old fella like myself, we can sit there, we can look at the cars, we can talk hard parts, talk hobby, and just as if we were the same age, and that's what makes it work. Dean, lifelong friendship can be formed in 5 minutes at a fairgrounds like this, and you meet that same person a year later or 2 years later. They know you, you know them, and it's like meeting your brother or your sister that you haven't seen for 5 or 10 years.
What is it? Why is that?
I don't know. I think what it is, we got such a small specific interest. I think it's the small specific interest. We just form this mutual admiration society. I think that's the way of what makes it work.
And yet, the whole cross-section of humanity is in this place.
You're talking airline pilots, you're talking people on welfare, you're talking the top to the bottom, you're talking financiers, developers, and you're talking average guys like most of us are. And you know what? Those heavy hitters, as I call them, are average guys when they walk in this door. It's a kind of a throbbing spirit here. There's electricity here. There's electricity that doesn't go away.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the West Coast Good Guys Nationals here in Pleasanton. This has been an honor for me. This is the first one I've done, and this is great. I mean, these rods, there's about 3,000 of them, and it's been a great show so far. Yesterday was good, and now here we are Saturday morning and ready to go again. We've got a lot of things going on for you today. We've got prime rib dinner tonight for you, $8. Gets you a prime rib dinner in the cafeteria, and that sounds great to me. I'm ready for that right now. But this will be a great show. The Pedal Car Show, that's in Building D. Be sure and check that out. And remember when you were a kid and you and how much fun it was to show them off. Well, we're going to show them off here in Building D today. The youngsters, the young ones, and the older ones like myself that still like to build those models, they're out there, and check them out. That's the AMT Urtel.
Pedal cars are a miniature car, a scaled-down version of the full-size car that are powered by pedals. Little kids get in them and pedal them around. They were first very popular back in the 20s, 30s, 40s, and they were sold as actually a market for exercise for younger kids, and gave some of the struggling bicycle companies an outlet to convert some of their facilities to duplicate the full-size cars, something else for them to sell. They became very, very popular and kind of took off. These deuces are a third scale of the full-size original car. This car here, the red car, belongs to Rusty Stevens, who is a street rodder. It's a duplicate of his full-size car. Howdy Ledbetter duplicated the interior when he was doing the interior in a full-size car. The purple car belongs to Andy Brizio, and that was, we presented that to him at the 25th anniversary of his picnic last year. These cars, they start in a builder version, which basically you put together, do your own paint and upholstery, chrome plating at $1,600. The finished cars, as you see here, are on the $3,000 to $4,000 range, depending on the options. Hi, I'm Jay Bolton, and I own pedals, and these are the pedal cars that we build and develop.
There's two groups of people who are interested in them. The first group are the people that grew up with them as young kids in the late 30s, 40s. The other group are the people who had the young kids that could actually use these cars and have fun with them. So there's two groups of people that are interested in them.
Hi, I'm Craig Steer. I've come all the way from New Zealand. I've been coming to these events right from the start of since Pleasanton's been going, and I enjoy coming to them to keep up with all the latest trends, see all the new cars and all the new equipment. There's just so much to see here. Great entertainment. Gary puts on an excellent event.
From a woman's point of view, just being here in California is great. The cars are always super, and the people are just wonderful.
What do you suppose it is about this sport that attracts so many people?